Michigan's Upper Peninsula is a must-visit destination when it comes to outdoor recreation, and the winter is no exception. It was my time attending school here that taught me how to make the most of Michigan's cold, snowy months. This year, the city of Munising had over 200 inches of snow. Combine that with below freezing temperatures, and you get this.
Winters at Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore means knee-deep snow, temperatures in the single digits, and frozen waterfalls along Lake Superior. These are the building blocks of Michigan Ice Fest. So that's where I'm headed, and I'm bringing a group of community members from West Michigan along for the ride.
Michigan Ice Fest is an annual ice climbing festival that draws over 1,000 people from all over the world to ascend beautiful ice curtains and make the most of what Michigan winters have to offer.
But since most of us don't know how to climb or haven't had much experience with it, myself included, we're here at Higher Grounds Rock Climbing Gym so that we can get a little bit of experience and learn some of the basics before we head up north.
The only thing that really is off limits is just the roof that's above our heads. And I can tell I'm not disappointing anybody, right?
Cancel my plans.
Right? Going home now. No rush for any other
Ooh, that's good.
Very well done.
That was good.
Absolutely.
That was cool.
I was like, white knuckle.
Right. Yeah. Awesome. I'm really excited to see everyone in a couple of weeks.
All right, everybody say climbing. Climbing.
Like a lot of folks in our group, heading to the UP to go ice climbing will be a new experience for Camille and Victoria. So I wanted to get their take as we set out on our adventure.
Have either of you been ice climbing before?
No. Heck no.
I hardly do ice walking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Closest I get to ice is throwing some salt on my driveway and putting it in my glass.
So there are a lot of ways that you can enjoy the winter. Why did you agree to go ice climbing, of all things?
When do you get a chance to go ice climbing? Like, the opportunity presented itself. I could just ski, that's winter stuff, but this is way cooler.
Yeah.
To tell somebody.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a special opportunity, and there's so many barriers to go ice climbing, all the equipment and stuff like that. So it's this is a gateway to try something new where a lot of that's covered. So I'm grateful for that.
Heck yeah.
So how do you feel generally about just winter activities?
Yeah, I feel like winter recreation just is less accessible because you need so much to be able to safely and comfortably enjoy it. So I don't have a good pair of snow pants. I just feel like I spend more time indoors just because I don't have the resources that I would need to comfortably and safely do something.
Heck yeah, that is a good point. It is more expensive to do winter activities. When it's nice out, just walk outside, you're doing outdoor activities.
Yeah. What would make going to the UP feel safe or comfortable for you? Or does it already feel safe and comfortable for you to go?
Up until this point, I've never gone with a group of women. I don't have a lot of friends who would be down to go camping or go to a cabin in the UP, so I don't really have community that I feel would be comfortable doing something like this.
Sure.
I don't know. Do you feel like you have friends that would?
I do have friends that I feel would be comfortable. Everybody I've told that I was doing this, they were like, "Oh, can I come? Can I come?" But it's mainly my guy friends. All of my girlfriends are no. They're like, "You're crazy. What are you doing?" But even when I do outdoorsy stuff, it is usually with my male friends. Most of my female friends are like, "I'm good. Catch me on the boat. Y'all can go do whatever you're doing."
Are you nervous at all about the climbing itself?
For sure, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got like halfway up the rock wall. I was like, all right, I think I'm ready to come down now.
Yeah.
Not because of heights. I was just like, I'm not used to using these muscles. So I'm just hoping I don't get like some random cramp in my pinky and can't hold on to the gear or something. I'm like,
Yeah, when we did the practice, I like fell off the wall, and that was it shook me up a little bit, I think. So yeah, I kind of wish that didn't happen.
Sure.
But I think like having that experience was good because I know what it feels like to be lowered down now from a rope. Yeah. So I'm definitely nervous for the climbing part, but
Yeah, I mean, you're climbing up a frozen waterfall. There's something about that feels
unnatural.
Right.
But it's
like,
so
kind of
natural.
counterintuitive to my body, but I also, like, people have been ice climbing for a really long time. This isn't new.
Yeah.
It's just a different way to engage with my body and engage with the outdoors and kind of experience the outdoors. So,
Chance to explore something new.
yeah, absolutely. For most folks, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, or UP for short, is pretty remote. You can't exactly Uber there. The UP makes up almost a third of the state's landmass, but only about 3% of Michigan's population live there.
Cinematic video. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Come on.
Running a distance of 5 miles, the Mackinac Bridge is one of the few access points to the UP. As the longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere, traveling across it can feel like crossing a gateway to another world.
This is a life sport, you know. Our youngest participant is about 6 years old. Our oldest has been 80 years old. So it's something that you can do it the rest of your life, and it really is a passion. My name is Bill Thompson, and I am the organizer of the Michigan Ice Fest, which is the country's oldest ice climbing festival. And so it started back in 1991, and I was one of the original participants. And in 1995, we took it over, and every year it just seems to grow and grow, and our community starts getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and Ice Fest also brings in folks who do have a lot of experience, right? I mean, you've kind of got the all-stars of ice climbing.
We have professional athletes that come in from all over the world, and they are our instructors. And it's like if you were to go to a basketball camp and have LeBron James and Steph Curry as your instructors, that's what our ice festival is in our small little world. And so they come in and they are drawn here because of the massive amounts of ice, and they want to share their passion as well.
What is your hope for the younger generation, the newer climbers, folks who've never tried this before?
You know, we've been making an effort to reach out to a lot of different populations and bring them together, and really you give people this opportunity to go out and climb, and then they fall in love with the area. So we're all about protecting resources, getting more people involved in the industry, and just giving them a healthy lifestyle so people can come up here with nothing, no experience, no winter clothing, no gear. We provide all of that plus professional instruction, and so hopefully with that opportunity we turn people into climbers, or just giving them an experience where they can be proud that they did something.
Ensuring a safe, comfortable ice climbing adventure means having the right gear. But this kind of gear ain't cheap. Knowing what gear you need and being able to afford it can be a significant barrier to ice climbing. Fortunately, Michigan Ice Fest helped us access most of what we needed to climb some ice curtains and stay warm while we do it.
We're here today in the beautiful area of Munising. So I want to make sure we do some checks to make sure we've got everything before we get on the bus. The thing with ice climbing is that we're going to be going from times of extreme activity when we're climbing, to either belaying or just kind of hanging out. So you want to make sure that you keep that warmth after those extreme periods. So make sure you have a layer to put on, especially with the temps today. We'll be in an area called opening curtains. We're going to take the bus out. What's nice here for these front country climbs is we're going to take a shuttle. It's going to drop us off, get our crampons on, and then we'll do kind of some ground school, meaning doing some technique at the bottom of the ice. Meanwhile, while we're doing that, Tim is going to go up and set the ropes for us. What that means is going to set up some lines at the top. So we're going to top rope today and then get climbing. Sound good? Awesome.
Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore is a coastal park on the ancestral homelands of the Anishinaabe. The tribal nations on this land include the Keweenaw Indian Community, the Lac Vieux Desert Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa, the Bay Mills Indian Community, the Hannahville Indian Community, and the Sault Ste. Marie tribe of Chippewa Indians. This beautiful park runs along the shores of Lake Superior, or as the Ojibwe people call it, Gitchagame, which loosely translates to Great Sea.
To the big column that's connected to the base there. And then, awesome. So, what we got in our hands is what we call a modern day ice tool. This is specifically designed for climbing vertical ice because the way these are designed, they're designed for downward force. So everybody, step one, arm up, chest up. Make sure that's set nice and high. And then two is your elbow. So you're gonna come straight down with your elbow. So somewhere like over here is going to be better. Onto this, it's going to feel a little bit better. For a nice clean swing.
So how are y'all feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one thing to think about it,
yeah.
and it's another thing to be here. I mean, T is killing it,
Yeah.
but
Like I knew it was gonna be hard,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
it's about to be like super hard.
right,
I mean, even getting up that hill, it was like,
Right?
yeah.
Man, looked like a chimney. I was breathing so hard and I got up that mudsucker. Shoot.
Yeah, I think like I'm not afraid of heights. Like I'm
Yeah, the
afraid of
heights
falling.
isn't the issue for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like I don't know. I know the rope is safe, but Yeah.
I do not want to fall.
I know it's going to be more tiring, I think, than it
Man, shoot. The
than
hike
what
up
I
is tiring.
like glorify it in my head to be, where I'm just like, it's fine, and then
Yeah.
but like in all actuality, it's a lot, but
yeah.
I'm excited to try it out.
But it feels good to be in a group though that
It
like
does.
if I wanted to
Everybody's
do it
learning.
once and I was like I'm tired, I don't think I can. I feel like
Yeah.
it's safe
No one's gonna
to
shame
be
It's
you.
safe here. Yeah.
right. Yeah, which is
I'm
important.
like,
to
I'm
me.
definitely gonna do it once. Will I do it twice? Depends how good the first
I
time
do it
goes.
twice.
I might do it twice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
She on it now. Pro.
She's locked in. You could tell.
Have y'all ever been to Pictured Rocks or like this area before?
No.
No.
First time.
Right.
What do you think so far?
I mean, it's a lot of freaking snow.
There is a lot.
Yeah. This is the most
I mean,
I've ever seen
yeah,
in my
me
life,
too.
like period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We passed Lake Superior,
Yeah.
or Gitchagame as we were coming here. You know, we're here in Ojibwa and Anishinaabe land, and yeah, Pictured Rocks is a really special place. It's, you know, it's a national lakeshore, but like some of these rock formations are eons old, and I come here in the summer and enjoy it, but
Yeah.
it's something about climbing on the ice and seeing it this way is a whole other way to see
Heck yeah.
the area, you know?
Heck yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even be able to make it up this hill without these crampons. So
Seriously.
like these crampons have opened up a whole new
Yeah.
Yeah.
world into Pictured Rocks that I wouldn't otherwise see, which is
Heck
cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that in a little bit, try some climbing. I also want to put some tobacco down and just say thank you to the land we're spending time on.
We got this. We got
Right.
this.
You see it?
Yeah.
You see the nerves on my face?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how I look after.
We both got this.
Yeah. One more, and then we're done. You're doing the best work. Yeah, the best. Okay. Thanks so much for watching Color Out Here. Don't forget to check out the second part of our Michigan Ice Fest adventure. For resources, for behind the scenes content, ways to get involved in Color Out Here, and for future episodes, check out wgvu.org/COH.